Hello, everyone. Welcome to another segment of Movie Review Monday.
My name is Frankie.
And my name is Herb. Now, Frankie and we got another one for you guys.
We're going to be talking about the recently released MCU. They're already calling it a hit, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yes, sir.
This just came out on May 5th, right? We discussed it in our May movie releases ahead of our Chris Pratt episode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we're not going to talk too much about Chris Pratt since we already have a whole Chris Pratt episode. If you'd like to listen to that, you can find it on any previous episodes before this one.
All right, so we're going to be talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. What a fantastic film I felt it was. And Herb, I know you feel strongly about this because one writer, one director, same person.
Oh, yeah. That's talent,
Yeah.
bro. Just straight talent. And we already know that this man is James Gunn. That name is a name that you hear a lot, you know? How often do you hear the writer and director's name alongside with the cast that of a great movie, you know?
Exactly.
Every time it's mentioned, they always mention James Gunn. James Gunn is a talented genius, and Marvel is just lucky to have him, and now DC is lucky to have him.
Exactly. You know, James Gunn, his talent is undeniable. That's why in a lot of movies, either the cast is selling the movie or the director is selling the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And in anything James Gunn is a part of, it's always both. He has a very good eye for, who he wants to put in his projects. And then as soon as he gets the great cast, he executes phenomenally as well.
Yeah, that's very true, man. That's very true. A lot of people don't know this, but he did Scooby Doo.
Right? Imagine coming from
Come
Scooby
on,
Doo all the way
yeah.
to this, all the way to having the best three film
Yes.
piece in the MCU,
Right.
and then being trusted to save the entire DC comic universe.
Yeah, we're not done seeing James Gunn, bro. We are
Oh my
not done,
gosh.
and it's so exciting. Jesus Christ, I hope we get to work with him sometime.
Exactly. But everybody has bad moments in their life.
That is true.
He's also responsible for movie 43.
Well, one of the segments for movie 43, one of the skits there. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
he was a part of it, so he got to take some type of fault for that.
But very excited that James Gunn continued the Guardians thing, and
Yes.
and some of the stuff that he was talking about prior to the movie. This is the last time that we'll see the Guardians as we know them, right?
Yeah.
Without giving away too much, I'm gonna let everybody know right now. There's a new Guardians team at the end of the film.
Yeah.
And this isn't a spoiler at all, right? We know that there's going to be some passing of the torch.
Oh yeah, that's what it seems like with a lot of these characters that we all knew from the first phase of MCU. You
Exactly.
get me?
So a lot of passing of the torch going on. How is this new team formed? They've been talking about deaths the entire time. They've been talking about deaths coming ahead in this film, and man, let's get to it a little bit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Other people that we want to take note of in this movie is we all know and love Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, he's
Bradley Cooper. His breakout role was The Hangover.
That's right. Did you know that a Hollywood casting director once told him that he's too handsome to be in Hollywood. Like dude, get out of here.
Yeah.
This is not the 40s or 50s anymore. But
Oh my
look at him.
goodness. So he's able to play that really charming guy, but at the same time that rugged guy as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's what really saves him
He's an amazing.
from being too handsome to be a celebrity.
Yeah, absolutely. He's an amazing actor, and he's definitely proved that if you watched a lot more of his films aside from the Hangover franchise. But he played Rocket since the very beginning.
Exactly. And I was watching an interview with James Gunn, and James Gunn actually had to I'm not gonna say beg, but some really, really hard convincing had to get done to get Bradley Cooper a part of it. Bradley Cooper wasn't confident in his voice acting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So he refused the role of Rocket multiple times before he finally, put in the practice, established a voice for the character.
Right.
And then James Gunn said, I have faith that you're gonna kill it. And man, look at him now. one
Yeah.
of the favorite characters in the MCU.
Yeah, right. Asking for every mechanical piece. Yeah. Another person that I really want to talk about when it comes to like the whole acting thing is I know him as Batista, but he goes by his name, Dave Bautista. And man, I watched him as a kid being a wrestler. And it is so amazing to see where he has gone in his acting career. Because I have actually seen an interview of his where he said that he always wanted to be an actor. Before wrestling, before any of that, he thought about being an actor and it didn't work well so for him. So, he was this big dude, strong. So he put that to use and became a bodyguard, became a wrestler, and then we all know him as the famous Batista. And he retired from WWE to try his acting career. And he lost his money eventually throughout some years. And that's when Guardians of the Galaxy role came in and basically saved his life and changed his whole career.
Wow, I didn't know all that. I mean, I knew that he was a wrestler, but I didn't know he like struggled because normally when you see the acting to wrestling transition or the wrestling to acting transition, I'm not gonna say it always goes off without a hitch. Like it's never like I don't think it's always like flawless or anything like that.
Right.
But I don't know. It's like they do a movie and it either hits or it doesn't, and then they just decide not to act anymore, right? Like um Big Show,
Yeah.
right? Big Show, he hasn't wrestled for a really long time, but also you didn't see him pursuing anything on TV either until he recently got that Netflix show. It ran for one season. And that's what I'm saying. It either
Mhm.
hits or it doesn't. And when it doesn't, he's like, well, I guess it's not for me. I'll just go back to my life.
Exactly. Back to what everyone knows me as.
Exactly. So it surprised me to hear that he struggled so much to break into acting because when they try, you know, there's usually like pieces that just work and then they're able to just make their career. You
Yeah.
got The Rock, you got John Cena,
Yeah.
right?
They
So
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say John Cena's career was a smooth transition. I saw him try to get into acting while he was still a wrestler, and he made some pretty cringy films. Not gonna lie. Yeah. But at the same time, now and with years passing by, those cringy films and whatnot are now memes, which is basically what John Cena himself is today.
exactly.
A lot of people see him as an internet meme, but aside from that, he's an amazing actor. I love Peacemaker.
Good. So, but Dave Batista, I also read that I watched an interview or maybe I read an article. Dave Batista is actually happy that his Drax role is
Over with.
yeah. He said it himself. So I know I'm not spoiling anything again. So
Right.
Dave Batista said that he will no longer play Drax after
Right.
this film, and he says he's interested in doing like more serious roles. Drax is a you know, basically he's viewed as an idiot and he's definitely comic relief in these movies. And
Yeah.
I saw Dave Batista talking about wanting to do more serious things. Even some of the other stuff he's done, right? He's in the film Glass Onion,
Yeah.
and I've seen trailers with his character, and his character in that is not incredibly serious either. He's also in he's
He
also
was on that movie Knock at the Cabin too, man. Have you seen that one yet?
I'm not. What is
You
that?
haven't?
Like a scary movie or something?
It's by help me out here. M Night Shyamalan.
M Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, there you go. I did it. M Night
Okay,
Shyamalan.
so M Night
Yeah.
Shyamalan. That means it must be like a thriller slash horror film.
Yeah,
It must be a combination of that.
yeah, it is thriller for sure. But
Yeah, thriller horror.
yeah, it's a thriller horror, so it's pretty good. He plays one of the main characters, and bro, he plays that very well, honestly. Like, this is a movie that you can see, oh, he's trying to do something more than just act.
Yeah.
He's trying to make this an actual living for his career. He's not just trying to make people laugh and whatnot. He wants this. So it's really nice to see.
Good.
We also got Vin Diesel in the mix. We're not gonna talk too much about him. I don't think there's really no hate to Vin Diesel. It's just more of we all know he got his Fast Five, his Fast franchise and
Yeah, we'll
whatnot.
be talking about him more very soon.
Exactly. We'll give him his own episode eventually.
What I want to bring up is the bad guy in this film, right? Someone that not a lot of people know in the.
Say his name.
No, thank you.
Say his name.
I'm not going
Come
to.
on, say his name.
I don't know his name.
Out of respect, say his name.
um, I'm gonna say his name is Chukwudi Iwuji.
Okay, all right. It wasn't that funny, but yeah, Chikuri Uji. But yeah, he's another upcoming guy as well.
Yeah. So he plays the character named the High Evolutionary, and not he's not a absolutely well known character in Marvel, but in this film or in the comics and even in this film, he is someone who likes to make experiments with living things and living creatures,
Hmm.
trying to form the perfect specimen.
Wow.
Right. So that's what he's known for in the comics, and they bring that character true to source material to the film as
Hmm.
well. And no stranger to working with James Gunn. He was actually in the Peacemaker series, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and he did good there as well. I think that's actually where I first saw him.
Exactly. So, like I said, it's good when James Gunn chooses people because
Yeah.
he clearly does it. Like I'm not gonna say he doesn't work with brand new people, but
Hmm.
like when he works with them, he probably has another role written for them already.
Already, yeah. He was like, "Oh, you know what? I got a role I already wrote for you." Very interesting.
Exactly. So, right, let's talk about the movie a little
Let's
bit.
do it. Yeah.
Right, let's talk about the movie. So in Gardens,
It's the third one, the finale, the goodbye.
yeah,
I nobody wanted this, but at the same time, it needed to happen. You know, where Marvel was entering a different phase, and unfortunately, the Guardians would not be able to keep up with them, and at least to what Marvel is doing.
yeah. So let me just read the synopsis for the movie. It says, still reeling from the loss of Gamora, Peter Quill rallies his team to defend the universe and one of their own. A mission that could mean the end of the Guardians if not successful. And man, they teased the end of the Guardians like throughout the entire promotion for this movie.
Yeah.
And like I said, there are deaths that take place in this film that just hit,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, and then we all know it. They said it. There will be a new Guardians team by the end of this film.
Yeah.
Um, I'll say this that it starts. So you remember when Herb? We know that he doesn't recommend bad movies,
That's right.
and a few weeks ago he recommended Guardians of the Galaxy 2,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I like that he did that because Guardians of the Galaxy, the first film was like fun, it was upbeat and everything. The second one like brought up the acting chops for all the actors,
Oh
and
yeah.
I think this film takes it up another level.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the movie briefly, and you mentioned it yourself. Every character in here is far different
Yeah.
from the previous film.
Yeah. I was telling you how not that I didn't like the acting performance, I just didn't like how these characters were being portrayed. But again, I understand the storyline and everything like that. After you told me, yeah, because they're not happy as they were in part one and part two.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
So the fun and high energy Peter Quill that we normally see, um, he's really upset because he lost his woman Gamora
Yeah.
in Avengers Endgame,
Yes.
and whoever saw Avengers Endgame, y'all know that she a different version of Gamora came back.
What? That's such a spoiler. Oh my god, I didn't know that. No, yeah. So yeah, if you haven't seen Endgame by now, then what are you doing listening to this episode?
Exactly. But a different version of Gamora comes back, and he's unaware of this. So that's why he's so like still just really upset about.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say this: the movie opens, and he is like drunk all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's really upsetting to
Yeah.
see
E-
Peter Quill, Star Lord, like this.
Everybody was upset to see him like that, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not just talking about the audience. I'm talking about literally his castmates. Like his characters. They were all sad. They were looking at him, nodding, like, "Oh my god, like this isn't it. Like this isn't
Exactly.
him."
Exactly. So we all know that something is up with how he's feeling, and out of nowhere, this is in the trailer also. Like the first fight scene is with Nebula and Adam Warlock,
Mm-hmm.
and Adam Warlock is teased heavily in this film.
Yeah.
He is just he is.
You're mad.
I am mad.
You're
You
upset. Yeah.
you know what I'm gonna say, right? I'm gonna say this. Adam Warlock is the biggest disappointment of this movie.
Okay.
I was actually watching an interview with James Gunn, and James Gunn said that the inclusion of Adam Warlock was actually incredibly forced. Like he didn't want to. So James Gunn, great writer,
Yes.
right? And I think he does his fans a really, really good service with his ability to like bring the story. So he didn't want to leave a plot hole because he teased Adam Warlock at the end of the second Guardian film. When he was done writing this script for the third movie, there was no Adam Warlock, and refusing to leave a plot hole, he injected Adam Warlock into this film.
Wow.
And it feels, after knowing that it was forced, I absolutely see it.
Okay.
He was the biggest disappointment of this film.
Yeah, you said that he's nothing like the comics, right?
Nothing like the comics. In the comics, Adam Warlock is a force to be reckoned with, incredibly powerful, and people fear him.
Yeah.
In this movie, he's almost like comic relief, also, like Dave Bautista's character, except a bad guy.
Right.
So biggest upset of the film, and yeah,
Okay.
I got nothing else to say about Adam Warlock.
Yeah. Let's talk about Rocket.
So
That was very interesting to see the Rocket that we all knew before, the foul mouth, witty guy, to see his past and everything like that. Wow, it gives you such a huge understanding as to why he's such a jerk sometimes.
exactly. So this is another testament to James Gunn's writing, because in the first Guardians movie and in the second Guardians movie, you know, he makes mention of like he's sad.
You're
right.
right.
There was this
He has a
scene
sad
in
history.
exactly.
Yeah.
There was
And
this
we
scene,
don't know why.
exactly,
Hmm.
and just the continuity and the commitment and the effort that James Gunn puts into writing to make sure that he completes the story is just really, really good. In the first Guardians movie, Rocket Raccoon is drunk and crying about, I didn't ask to be pulled apart and put together
Yeah.
and pulled apart, and I didn't ask to be this, and you call me vermin and this and this and that.
Yeah.
What a, like, for this rough and tough character to just be crying all of a sudden. Whoa, I need to know what that's about.
Right.
And James Gunn followed through. We had to wait till the third movie, but I'm gonna tell you all right now, worth the wait.
Hmm.
Right, when you see where Rocket came from, when you see everything he went through, when you see how important he is in this film, absolutely worth the watch.
Yeah, for sure, man. Oh man, you couldn't said it. You couldn't have said it any better. Yeah, absolutely. His sometimes it makes you think. Like, at one point, I was thinking to myself, man, I'm crying to a raccoon. I was like, bro, this is crazy.
That's the power of James Gunn's writing.
Yeah, it's the power. That's just movie magic.
Yeah.
That's what I fell in love with.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this ending fight scene. Who was it that said that this was like one of the best fight scenes?
So I follow a guy on YouTube, and he calls himself the Cosmic Wonder.
Okay.
Right? He's
Shout out to Cosmic Wonder.
Shout out to Cosmic Wonder. He does a really good job. So if you pay attention to the MCU but don't know all the characters, Cosmic Wonder does a really good job at giving a detailed history on who characters are. He does a great job at giving his takes on theories that are coming to the newer Marvel films and whatnot. And sometimes he dabbles in DC, but he has a really strong focus on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And um, you know, he talks about this being one of the best fight scenes he's ever seen in the MCU, and I would simply agree with him.
Nice.
The fight scene at the end of the movie, I'm telling you guys, it's worth the 2.5 hours that it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The last fight scene is just so incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
It's one of the it's one of the last times you see the Guardians as we know them.
Yeah.
And
oh man.
And they are just all in with the action. It was good. The soundtrack of this film was amazing, and the storytelling is just top tier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man. I wonder if James Gunn is ever going to be used again in the Marvel universe.
I don't think so.
You don't think that? You think it's well? That, of course, I would agree as well. He's literally he's this co-CEO of DC. He's not just a writer for DC now. He's the co-CEO now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
James Gunn, with his job at DC, nothing gets done without him giving the final say.
Yeah.
So besides being a direct competitor with Marvel now, he'd also just be too busy.
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know. But I'll say this also. I wouldn't be upset or mad if he wrote something else for DC. You
Yeah.
know, like hopefully. Let me tell you something. James Gunn is already poaching some Marvel actors. You know, Dave Batista is not working in Marvel anymore. Chris Pratt says that he's done with Star Lord also,
hmm
and they've already signed up to work on DC projects with
Yeah,
him,
that's insane. I'm pretty sure
bro.
that's insane. Oh,
If I was
how
Marvel,
exciting!
if I was Marvel, I'd be absolutely furious with James Gunn. I would like I would promote the movie to make money, but I'd promote everything without James Gunn in it.
Yeah,
Anything that
yeah,
doesn't have, if I were Marvel right now, he
yeah,
is just one leaving on a really high note and taking people with him.
yeah.
The the deceit, the betrayal.
Oh man. So with everything being said, what would you rate it?
Oh my gosh, man. A 10.
Yeah. Oh,
Easy.
okay. I'm with you. Frankie says 10. Herb says 10 out of 10.
Go watch that thing, guys. If you all have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet, go watch it. You are missing out on an incredible story.
Yeah, and we understand how it could be out there. So if you're gonna just wait for it to hit Disney Plus, then wait till it hit Disney Plus. But just
No,
promise us you're gonna
no.
watch it.
Shame on you if you wait for it to hit Disney Plus. This movie's amazing.
Oh man, this guy. No, yeah. In all seriousness, though, this is an actual like theater experience thing. This is movie magic that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is great.
So that's what we got for you all today for our movie review Monday. The recently released Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It just came out May 3rd, starring Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, Dave Batista. We got some newcomers. The man's name that I don't want to butcher up again. You know, man, get a stage name or something. You know,
Chuck. Chuck. Hey Chuck. Come here,
but
Chuck.
go watch that movie. I guarantee you will absolutely enjoy every single piece of it.
Oh yes, absolutely, man. You couldn't have said any better. Once again, bro, I like the way you speak about these movies because when you talk about them, you can tell that you like what you watch. So you explained this very perfectly. You took this one away, and hats off to Frankie, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, then. My name is Frankie.
And my name is Herb. We'll talk to you again soon.